How can I incorporate more play into my daily life? Oh, like basically, I asked this question previously. Okay, how would I incorporate? What's incorporate? Incorporate means include. Okay, play means like that. Ki like what kind of like assembly play means like I don't know. I don't really understand the meaning of play because play means like that. Ki like a game or sports or I don't know. Okay, yeah. But basically, if I'm try to understand what is actually play means like that. Ki like kind of like a some fun activity or kind of like a something that activity that make you feel really good like yeah, sports are included with like spending time with your friend or spending time with your loved ones or kind of like a went to somewhere else or something like that. Okay, yeah, like basically move around things and kind of like a finding fun something like that, so that is called something really play. I think the meaning of the play right here is might be this. Okay, yeah. So how would I supposed to incorporate play into my life? Okay, that is really good question. Okay, yeah. We are living in this world where things are might be monotonous. What's a monotonous? Okay, yeah. A monotonous means like that ki you are actually following a kind of like a something a specific set of routine. Okay, like a wake up every day, go to the office, come to the office, do your work. Okay, come back at home at 5 or like a 6 or 7 p.m. Okay, and then kind of like a something had a dinner and then went to sleep. Okay, so basically you are following this kind of like a routine for like a every single day for kind of like a something god knows how much year. Okay, yeah. So that is called kind of like a something monotonous. Okay, yeah, means like that your life is kind of like a representing a kind of like a something same amount of routine which represent a monotone color like a couple like basically one or two colors. Okay, there is nothing really at all. Okay, yeah. But instead of that, like basically you wake up at Hawaii beach and then you see the nature and things like that. Okay, then you spend time with the strangers and foreign people, you make interact with them, have a friend, then you play basketball or kind of like a baseball with those people, then you went to the jet ski, then you come back, had a lunch, then spend time with your friends. Okay, had a party during the night, you had a dinner, really good dinner with a really good wine. Okay, yeah, and then after that you had a sex, that is really good. Okay, so this kind of like a some routine represent little bit of vibrant color because it has lot of emotions, it has lot of happiness into it. Okay, yeah. So do you understand what is actually monotonous and what is actually vibrant? Okay, yeah. Most of people are having kind of like a something monotonous. Okay, yeah. In that monotonous, there is no kind of like a something how kind of like a time to play. Okay, play means like a not not only include the sports but include everything like basically having fun together or kind of like a when I don't know, yeah, there are so many meaning of play. Okay, yeah, play means kind of like somebody getting happiness by movement. Okay, yeah, like a dancing and things like that. Yeah, like if you are doing corporate job, then probably at the weekend you went to the club, and that is, yeah, that is also kind of like a incorporate as a play. Yeah, but I'm talking about every day. Okay, yeah. So how do I kind of like something incorporate more play into my daily life? Okay, yeah. I am not doing any kind of like a 9 to 5 job. Okay, yeah. I am doing content creation on social media platform. Okay, yeah. And my genre is Photoshop, photography, graphic design. All right, yeah. This is kind of like a stuff that I do. Um, in this particular process, I do have kind of like a time to create the content. Okay, yeah. As also is this thing, after I create the content, I kind of like focus on running and playing badminton. Okay, yeah. This kind of like a something will give me little bit of movement and as also little bit fun too, like basically while playing badminton I feel really enjoy, I feel really something really good. Okay, yeah. Then after that, couple of minute or like a some sort of time like a 15 minute or half an hour, I also spend time with my friend. Okay, yeah. Then I came home, had a dinner. Okay, yeah. So basically is this thing, these are kind of like a something activity or these are kind of like a something play activity that I do every single day. Okay, yeah. Like a workout is really essential, badminton is really essential, spending little bit time with your friend is also really essential. Okay, yeah. Like basically I spend almost like a in I am actually invest almost like a maybe 3 or 4 hours in playtime. Okay, yeah. Play means like sports and spending time, getting fun, something like that. Okay, yeah. So that is called kind of like a something incorporate play. Okay. Which is really essential, by the way. Okay, because if your life is kind of like a something monotonous, like as I mentioned earlier, then this might be something really not good. Okay, yeah. So basically, how do I supposed to be kind of like a do those stuff? Like if I'm kind of like a simply have monotonous life, then what do I supposed to do? What do I kind of like make my life a little bit of vibrant? Like I can't go Hawaii every single day, and I can't afford go to the Hawaii every single day. So how would I supposed to do that? Okay, so basically whatever the life that you have, okay, 9 to 5 life, okay, yeah, like basically most of people have 9 to 5 life. So what you have to do is that key go to the gym. Okay, yeah. And I'm not talking about kind of like a something like, I know your life is kind of like something busy or everything, but go to the gym is kind of like a something essential for your health. Okay, yeah. uh and kind of like a something spend time over there. Okay, yeah. As also is this thing na ki choose gym very wisely. Okay, yeah. What do you mean by that, choose gym very wisely? Okay, yeah, because of that ki you are not going to the gym, just because of that ki you don't have any kind of like a only person with you. Yeah, definitely is this thing ki right now I don't really require any kind of like a some person to kind of like a do exercise with me, not nothing really at all. But there are so many people who really kind of like require some sort of partner to go to the gym. Okay, yeah. And obviously you don't really get that partner so easily. Okay, yeah. If you have significant other which has kind of like a some same similarity, then might be you are kind of like something okay. But is this thing you really require kind of like a something partner to go to the gym and things like that? Okay, yeah. And almost like a 70-80% of chances you might not have that kind of like a partner. So what you do is that ki go to the gym. Okay, yeah. Go to the kind of like some expensive gym. Okay, yeah. Expensive gyms mean like that membership cost you almost like a 1,000 rupees per month, means 12,000 rupees per year. So join that gym. Okay, yeah. And do not spend that much. Like basically, if you are like I'm talking about kind of like a something a city point of perspective. Okay, yeah. Like basically, if you are kind of like a something person who are living in metro city and you are doing monotonous job like a 9 to 5 job. Okay, yeah. For those kind of like a some people who could kind of like afford a little bit kind of like some expensive gym, go to that particular gym. Okay, yeah. Because when you went to that particular expensive gym, then probably is this thing that there are so many people over there as also, and those people are kind of like something really good, something really great. So you are actually kind of like experiencing something really very uh, something really very different kind of like a people. Okay, yeah. Like you are not actually interacting with them or things like that, but probably you could ask a little bit of help to them, like regarding about lifting the weight or regarding about giving the support and things like that. They will provide you little bit support. Okay, but why don't you recommend expensive gym? Like basically this could be done in kind of like any normal gym na. Yeah. But problem is that na ki the people in our like a normal gym or any kind of like a simply cheaper gym. Okay, yeah. The people usually join that gym is for the temporary. Okay, yeah. Yeah, for the temporary means like that they would kind of like they are not went there for kind of like a something healthy. No, they just kind of like a went there for social media, like a take a photo and things like that. They will do the gym for just 1 month and then after that they just quit. Okay, yeah. So basically it's this thing, when you are interacting with those people and those people are quit after the 1 month, then you won't really have that kind of like a something eager to continue the gym. Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like a something recommend expensive gym, because in the expensive gym the people are kind of like spending that much amount of money just because of that ki they are willing to spend that much amount of money on the healthcare, so that people would kind of like a somebody continue their gym for like a more than 6 more things like that. Like a they didn't really quit that gym that much early because they are spending lot much amount of time and money into that expensive gym. So probably what do you understand now, like basically the people who kind of like quit the gym so easily, those gym are kind of like a very cheaper, and these kind of like a somebody will kind of like a let you to not continue the gym, or you are not really that eager to continue the gym. But if you went to the expensive gym, then probably you would have like like basically you found so many people who are kind of like a some health enthusiastic person, and they would kind of like a motivate you, yeah, regarding about everything, like what kind of like a diet you do, what kind of like a something lift you gun, what kind of like exercise that you're gonna do, what kind, like there are so many suggestions that they want to give you, because those people are really enthusiastic for health things. So yeah, so this is why kind of like a something you not only kind of like a interact with the kind of like a something very good people, but as also they kind of like a something giving little bit of um, partner kind of like a vibe, okay, so that they would kind of like advise regarding about this and that. So that's why I'm kind of like a recommend to you to go to the expensive gym, so that kind of like a you are have little bit of interest not only the gym but as also the people around you, okay, yeah, so that is a really good thing. Okay, yeah. um then like this is the one thing, okay, yeah. Another thing is that ki, then you go to the office or something like that, okay, yeah. In the office, like whatever the things that you have, okay, make sure that ki, like be little bit of happiness, okay, yeah. How do you supposed to be happiness, okay, yeah. I'm not really sure what kind of like some work that you do in your office, okay, probably there are something stress or something really fucked up thing, but try to be little bit of happy. But still in the office culture there might be something really very fucked up thing happen, so might be you don't really have a chance to be that much happy. So um whatever, but try to be little bit of happy, or try to be little bit of, I don't know, yeah. But after you done with your office, okay, yeah, when you come back to the home, or maybe like when you are traveling, like basically when if you are living in city, then probably you are spending almost like a 1 or 2 hour of traveling. So when you are traveling, try to listen the music, try to listen the podcast, try to listen like a music or podcast. Like if I'm kind of like a suggest that podcast, okay, yeah, because podcast is actually giving you kind of like a something not only for the understanding about life and everything. There are so many podcasts which is kind of like something really good, something really great, okay, yeah, which kind of like a somebody like a giving you something really good vibe or something like that. Or you could kind of like a listen audiobook too, which is also really good, okay, yeah. Or else music, okay, because if you do those things while traveling, you not only kind of like a make your time very productive, but as also you learn something, you feel also really good too, okay, yeah. Because like there are lots of fucked up thing happen in your office, so probably it's really essential to be little bit of become light. So music, podcast, or any kind of like a audiobook which kind of like a something forget that particular thing and you feel really good, okay, yeah. When you came back, okay, yeah, you kind of like hug your significant other, your wife or something like that, to be kind of like a little bit of happiness, something like that, or whatever, okay. If you are living alone, then probably what should you supposed to do is that key, like gather your friend or whatever the friend that you have, make plan or something like that, or like go to the club, like don't go to club, okay, yeah, because sometimes clubs are really expensive, by the way. I'm not kind of like something ask you to go to the club. I'm actually saying you this thing is spend time with your friend, okay, yeah. Like whatever the friend that you have, like call them, interact with them, kind of like talk to them, okay, like a go to the like a tea stall and basically had a tea, something like that, okay. It felt really good, it felt something like that. If you are kind of like a living alone, if you have living with your wife or significant other, like a had a hug and kind of like a talk with each other, spend time with each other, like a, yeah, that is also really sex with each other, yeah, like there are, yeah, sex with each other, what the fuck. Yeah, but like this is kind of like something very common, like yeah, you like basically if you are living with your partner, then yeah, like why not you do sex, obviously, okay, yeah. But still, besides sex, you could do kind of like a watch movie together, go to the Netflix together, you could do a lot of things, by the way, yeah, it's really great, okay, yeah. So that kind of like add little bit of fun too, okay. Or like a basically, um if you have kind of like add a little bit of play, or if you wanted to incorporate more play into your life, then there is one thing that I'm gonna recommend to you is that key, uh, join the dance group, okay, dance competition, sorry, dance competition and dance like a tuition वगैरह something like that, okay, yeah. Like basically is this thing what is actually happened, okay, yeah. Okay, dance is a kind of like some activity that not only that you will gonna feel really enjoy, but as also you learn something really good. Okay, yeah. And if you are kind of like a something have kind of like a significant other or your wife, then probably do that thing together. Okay, yeah. Because when you do dance together with your significant other, you understand each other a lot. Okay, yeah. With movement and things like that, with little bit of dance, if you can't really afford the dancing tuition, something like that, so probably basically when you are spending time with your significant other, you feel really good, you feel something really that you know each other a lot. Okay, yeah. So like this is the way that you could add in little bit of incorporate play in your life, which is also really good. Okay, yeah. Or maybe you could go to the kind of like a something, any sports thing. Okay, yeah. Any sports thing means like that, any sports camp, like a badminton camp, cricket camp, football camp. Okay, yeah. There are lots of kind of like a, whatever the sports that you like, just incorporate in like a, just enroll that thing and just when they are kind of like a play that activity, play that sports, which is like a sports are really also really good. Like it not only have kind of like add a play joy, and it like a sports is something really great. Okay, yeah. uh, Still like basically like there are a lot of things by the way, like ups and downs and things like that, but still if there are kind of like some sports thing or sports camp, just join that camp. Okay, and just like try to play. Okay, yeah, whatever, it felt really good. Okay, yeah. So this is like a kind of like a simply how you supposed to incorporate play in your life. Okay, how I kind of like incorporate my play in my life. As I mentioned, I run, I play badminton, I spend time with my friend, I feel really good. This is how I kind of like incorporate more play into my daily life. All right, yeah. All right, I should supposed to be end here. This is it, and thank you.